Tell me about what you thought the first time you saw the show, and what made you want to be a part of it.
First time I saw the show, I was so obsessed because I just was like, this is so many different things that I love in life. Like, I mean, those three working together also just was magical. You never would have expected either. And then it's got the true crime element, it's got the comedic aspect, and it's just so beautifully shot. I was just obsessed from day one.
And being friends with Selena for a while now, how was it working with her? And was it like weird at any time, like to play her love interest?
I mean, no, it wasn't weird. I mean, it's never. I think when it's your job, I think you can't make it weird, and I think it was probably funnier than like I don't know. When you're friends, it was just hysterical. I mean, it was really interesting. It was yeah, it was just better. It was interesting because as well, like I just got to see her in a different light in terms of professionalism. Like she's so good at her job and so kind and polite to people she works with, and just has so many amazing ideas. And but being friends is amazing, but as well, we got to hang out so much more than we ever used to because I don't know, we're both so busy that we get to hang out every day and work and like have fun. It's like the best job ever.
And now, tell me about Alice. How would you describe her?
She is mysterious. She's intelligent. She's very confident, but she has blind ambition, which is an interesting thing to have. But also she gets what she wants for sure. She knows what she wants and she gets it.
And how did you prepare for this role?
I shaved my head. No, because I'm playing English, there was nothing I needed to do in terms of accent prep. So it was more so like I had to kind of figure out why she does things she does and what her intentions were and what kind of brought her to the place she is, what makes her who she is, that stuff like that.
And the show, like you mentioned before, it has this comedic side, but also the mystery, the true crime. Which was a bigger challenge for you?
I say this, people hate it, but I'm not the biggest true crime fan. It's not that I'm not a fan. I just don't. It's not something I particularly. I've never listened to a true crime podcast. So I'm like, oh my god, what the hell? I do need to. But I know I've always wanted to do comedy. I think being able to laugh at things is a medicine, and I think it should be more respected as a genre generally.
And now, Mabel, Charles, Oliver, what brings them together is this hobby, the podcast hobby. Have you ever had a hobby like that has taken you to something unexpected?
Oh, good question. Wait, I want to think about that. Let me think about that. You know what? I don't know. I love escape rooms. That's kind of like true crime. I love escape rooms, but anywhere I go, I will always like find the weirdest and scariest and hardest escape rooms. That's kind
of that's fun, a fun one. And coming into this show that's already did so well in the first season, have you ever felt any pressure about how the audience, the fans of the first season are going to react to these new characters?
Yes, always. I was also scared how the old cast was going to react to me as well, because you're coming into like a family already. So it was helpful in that way to be so close with Selena. But yeah, I guess when you think about that too much, it kind of messes you up. So I try not to think about it, because some people are definitely not going to like my character. Who knows?
And is there something that surprised you when you started filming about that you didn't expect?
I don't know. I don't know. I've just never done it. I've never had an experience like this in terms of shooting. I've shot in New York before, but I think because everyone was so close to family, how nice and how welcome I felt so fast. Like on the first day, I was literally like, I felt like I was home.
Perfect. And our time is pretty much up. So just one last question. What would your podcast be about?
Probably it would be a mixture between like in-depth, like talking about like the psychology behind sexuality and female sexuality, male sexuality, and then also that mixed in with like environmental sustainable issues.
That would be an interesting one. Perfect. Thank you so much, Cara. Can't wait to see the rest of the episodes.
Me too.